Alright, welcome back to more Final Fantasy VII 100% completion. We're getting a lot of side quests done at this point. We completed the Gold Saucer, did everything here. We got every materia here. We got Cloud's level 4 Limit Break, Omni Slash. We got every accessory and all that good stuff here. Basically every collectible we got. And we also got a gold chocobo in the last part and got Knights of the Round, which I'm not going to be using throughout the storyline because it's busted. I don't think I even equipped it, did I? Nope, good. I don't want it equipped. It's too overpowered. Like, it's meant for the post-game. They put it in the game specifically to be used against Emerald Weapon and Ruby Weapon. That's not what they actually said, but you know, it's kind of obvious. That's what Knights of the Round was supposed to be used for. Because against the bosses of the storyline, you don't even need it. The game's not that hard. Anyway, we can go in here and get Tifa's level 4 limit break. Let me say that again because every time I enter a town, the microphone cuts off. We're gonna enter Nibelheim here to get Tifa's level 4 limit break. Okay. I notice whenever I enter a town, it causes the microphone to shut off for some reason. I don't know why. Alright, the next level 4 limit break we're going to be getting is Tifa's level 4 limit break. You can get this after Cloud recovers and you have Tifa in your party. And you go here to Nibelheim. And so you gotta do X square, triangle, R1 plus triangle, R1 plus square, X square, triangle, R1 plus X, circle, X, square, X, then start. There you go. I don't know how you're supposed to know that unless you look it up. I don't know how people figured that out back in the day. Maybe it's written down somewhere, I don't know, but I'm not sure how people figured it out unless it was probably in a strategy guide or something. Because it'd be almost impossible with how many inputs you have to do. It'd be impossible to figure it out by yourself unless it was written down somewhere in the game. I'm not sure if it is or not. There's a student from Zangan. We get the funnel heaven, the funnel limit break for Tifa. Yes, Tifa, we get it. You can kick ass and take names. Cloud's even scratching his head okay. Alrighty, people. Got that side quest done. Narrowing them down. Yeah, beautiful gold chocobo. Alright, the next level 4 limit break we can get is Vincent's. So near, I gotta put Vincent in the party probably. I don't know if you need him in the party or not, but I'm gonna go ahead and put him in there anyway. Alright. And then near Nibelheim, actually very close to Nibelheim, you go over here. Wait. Somewhere around here. Yes, this way. Right over here. You'd have a gold chocobo, or you could have one of the other ones. You need the one that goes over the mountain. Oh, great. Get out on the right side. Come on. Okay, there we go. There's this waterfall. You get like a flashback here. What you expect from Vincent in a business suit. Yeah, that's what he used to be. He used to be a Shinra employee. Vincent Sephiroth, yeah, Sephiroth, yeah. Oh shit. So Professor Gaston Hojo. Watch them, that is my punishment. Yeah, he's still alive. Alright, we got re-enter. I think. We gotta go somewhere else, probably. Okay, we gotta go fight 10 battles. Which I guess I'll do. I'll probably do it in the northern continent so I can get more EXP and AP. Okay, I fought 10 battles. Let's head back to the cave. And we'll be able to... Come on, man. There we go. Alright, let's enter. Oh, you have to enter from the other side. There we go. Finally let me off on the right side. Annoying ass chocobo. Alright, but we fought the 10. I guess you have to have Vincent. Yeah, you have to have Vincent in your party. That's why. In order to when you fight the 10 battles, you get to have Vincent in your party. And then once you do, you can come back here and get his level 4 limit break as well as a new weapon. You get his ultimate weapon, the death penalty. And then you get his ultimate level 4 limit break, chaos. Yep, there it is. But it has no growth rate, so it's not worth equipping. There we go, chaos. I haven't used any of the level 4 limit breaks yet because I'm going to get one of every item. I want to have one of every item in my inventory once I get every item. So I'm purposely not using them. Alright, the next side quest is the Ancient Forest. This is a very good area to visit. It's right up here near Cosmo Canyon. There's Cosmo Canyon there. As you can tell, you need a gold chocobo to get to this thing. Or get to this place, I mean. And this place is very rewarding. But also kind of annoying because there's like a puzzle you gotta do to get through here. There's some exclusive weapons you can get here for your characters and some other stuff too. Really good stuff to get in this forest. The first treasure we can get here is a weapon for Vincent. We want to go up this way. Grab that there. Super Shot ST. It's a new weapon. Like I said, it's a new weapon for Vincent. Alright, the next thing we need to do after getting that weapon is grab these insects. You can release insects and frogs by pushing the OK button. Okay. Yep, so we can press square to start this dungeon over at any time. You can only hold one insect at a time. And then we also got new enemies in this area as well. Which I'll sense in a moment. But I have to equip it, so I'll have to fight these enemies again. These enemies are pretty easy though. A good evasion though. Use magic on them, but I'll have to wait till Yuffie's turn. Actually, I could just do freeze. I'll have to give sense to somebody. Anyway, I want to place the insect there. Alright. We're basically getting these closer. Alright, we got new enemies. There we go. You have to be quick about doing that, or else you won't be able to get across. Alright, when you get here in the Ancient Forest, you can get a new weapon for Red 13. Up here and go across there and then around over here. And you get the Spring Gun Clip, a new weapon for Red 13. Alright, once we get that, we can go to the next area. Those frogs are bait. I want to grab this insect here. Alright, hit jump here. Okay, I got these enemies again here. Go ahead and sense them. Diablo. And this one is I don't even know how to pronounce it. Rilsack. Whatever. Oh, I was supposed to put the damn thing in that. Try it again here. Oh, carpet puts you already back here. Shit. Alright, whatever. I'll do it again. Okay, there we go. Okay. Alright, we need to grab that frog there. Okay, once you get here and you grab a frog, you can place it into the left thing and then jump on it. Stay on it. Okay, there you go. See, you get launched. And you grab that. And then we need to jump down. And we could use the... Oop. Fly trap. And we can grab this new materia. Slash all materia. Alright, now we need to pick up the frog again. Place it in there. And then just wait. Boom. Don't worry about the item over there yet. We'll get that later. We're now in the third area. Alright, when you get to this screen on the ancient forest, you can get a typhoon materia. Grab this insect here. Put it in the first thing. Grab the second insect. Put it in the second one. Jump across. Go up here. Alright, want to go left. Right over here's the typhoon materia. Very nice. Alright, now we need to go back. And here we get the Minerva Band, which is a new armor for females only. Nullifies fire, cold, gravity, and holy. And then you have to jump back down, grab the frog again, go right. We're going back to the third screen, of course. Alright, we need to go back up the tree again. Oh, we gotta go. Okay, I see. I was supposed to go before you jump. There's a here. I'll go back up and show you. See? Now there's a way up here. See? And then we go down. Instead of jumping up and going over to the right. Okay. Go down this rope here. Jump down. Messed up there. I wasn't supposed to place the insect up there. Let me go back. Go back down. Come on, Cloud. Stop being dumb. Alright. Grab this one, place it in here. Keep that one over there for now. Grab this, then use this one over here. Back to the first half. Alright. Let me grab this. Let me grab this frog here. Place it in the tree over here. Which will turn it into a frog. Grab the frog. Use it over here. Wait. Jump across, then wait. Grab it. And then we want to place the frog in this. Oop, damn it. And then wait for it to launch you across. Boom. Alright, the next weapon you can get is a new weapon for Cloud in this cave here. This is the final area of the ancient forest. And you get the Apocalypse, which is a triple weapon for Cloud. You're going to want to equip that immediately. It allows you to master those 3 materia that you put in those slots super fast. Because whatever AP you gain triple the amount. So... And it's literally the best weapon to equip because of the fact that you can only hold 8 materia. You can't hold 9 or more. So there's no weapon that matches that in terms of you would need to be able to equip 9 materia to match this weapon, which is just not possible. So it's literally the best weapon to equip on Cloud. And you want to put the best materia, the materia you find to be the best, on Cloud at this point. And then you can also get an elixir here too, which doesn't really matter. But we'll get it anyway. That's all the treasure in the ancient forest. And as for the enemies here, there's nothing they drop or... Well, you can still a wizard bracelet from the like bird one, but it's not really worth it. You could buy wizard bracelets. So I got 70 AP for that battle. That means the materia I had on Cloud gained 210. Insane. And there you go. That's it for that area. Super easy. That area is hard if you don't know what you're doing though. It's hard to get through it. Seems like it got really easy that time around. Usually I have trouble with it. Even looking up a guide, it's hard. But not that time. I got through it pretty easily. But yeah, we're getting close to 100% completion, guys. About 100 hours. But I'm speeding up the game, so it's taking a bit longer. It usually takes about 80 hours to 100%. 80, 90. Something like that. And now we want to go get the key to Sector 5. So we need to go to the northern continent. And go to Bone Village to get that. Alright, we're now going to get the key to Sector 5. You need this in order to get Tifa's ultimate weapon. I think you can get other stuff too, but mainly Tifa's ultimate weapon. So let's go ahead and head to Bone Village and get the key to Sector 5. You can do this after Cloud recovers. Or maybe it's after, Cloud, after you get the high wind or whatever, but mark this guy. Start digging. Good treasure, I guess. And then there's several spots like up here where we can... By the way, to climb the ladder here, you gotta press circle, not X. So there's a spot here it could be. So we'll see if it's here. Yep, I got it. Key to Sector 5. Alright. We'll go ahead and head immediately back to Midgar. And from Sector 5 we'll be able to get to Wall Market where we can get Tifa's ultimate weapon. So I wanted to show me getting that. So let's head back to Midgar now. It's right over here. Enter Midgar. Head over here. And head through here. This is the church. We need to head to Sector 5 and then go to Wall Market to get Tifa's ultimate weapon. There might be some stuff we could do in Sector 5 as well. We'll do that later though. Let's go to Wall Market first. I don't have Tifa in the party though. Feels weird being back here. It always felt weird going back here. But we have to. Or we need to go in here. Here we get the premium heart. Tifa's ultimate weapon. Alright, the next accessory you can get is here in Wall Market. You can get the sneak glove in the late game. You get the key to Sector 5 in Bone Village. Return here to Wall Market. And then talk to the owner. And we can get the sneak glove for 129,000. Alright, I'll buy it. We get the sneak glove, which increases your chance to steal. Really good accessory. Increases stealing rate. Alright people, now we're gonna go back to the storyline. We gotta go to Junon. So I'll meet you guys in Under Junon and we'll head to Junon and then from there we'll go to the underwater reactor. Alright. I'm gonna be entering Under Junon here. We're gonna head to the underwater reactor. Gotta pay him 10 gil to get by. Which doesn't really matter. I don't even know why they make you do that. But I guess it is something that Shinra would make you do. I'm surprised it's not more though. Knowing Shinra. Let's speed this up. Missing something. What are we missing? I don't know what we're missing. Not sure what he meant there. Here's where we need to be, though. Okay, we have some new enemies here. Sialom, 1600 HP. Okay. Mastered an elemental materia. I'm gonna equip something else. Alright, we get to a battle here. Against a new enemy, submarine crew. We get an 8-inch cannon, which is a new item. Submarine crew, 1500 HP. I'll have Sid take them out. You're for the good men. Shut up, lady. Shut up, dog. Damn dog barking at me. Okay, we've known me here. Guard system. I got Comet MP Turbo and Comet on. That's a good combo. If you do Comet 2. Comet 2 plus MP Turbo is insane. It's like a very remember like a looks like the same elevator as last time. Cinder doesn't know how to make new different elevators. Okay, and in this zone here you can encounter an enemy called Ghost Ship, which will allow you to get a guidebook. And we need that to get a materia. And here's the enemy here. This is how to get the guidebook and eventually get the underwater materia in Final Fantasy VII. You gotta fight this enemy here, Ghost Ship, which is 6600 HP. And we want to morph it. First you weaken it down, so that's 1600. Let's see how much HP it has left. You want to weaken it down as much as possible so you can morph it. Okay, it's about as weak as I'm going to get it. I don't think any of my characters have Demi. I won't be able to take advantage of that. We'll just have to wait here. Looks like Sid might die before he's able to morph it. But I could just revive him, so it's okay. Oh, I got it. We get the guidebook. So we need to return to Calm at this point, and we'll be able to give the guidebook to an NPC there and get the underwater materia, which will allow you to fight Emerald Weapon without a time limit. Which doesn't really matter. They give you plenty of time to take him out anyway. Plenty of time to take it out anyway. But still, it's worth getting. Okay, we have another enemy here. Whew. This enemy is Corvette. You can still loco weed. No, you still. You can morph them into light curtains. Which I guess we'll do. How much HP do they have? Quite a lot, actually. Oh, nice crit, though. I gave Yuffie the sneak glove, by the way. I got light curtain. Might as well get it. There's one other new enemy around here as well. Here it is right here, Diver Nest. of this interview, we can continue on. Alright. I'm in this panel over here. Alright, so everything past this point cannot be revisited, so everything you get in this zone and all the enemies you fight, you won't be able to fight. You won't be able to come back here again, so you have to fight all the enemies here now. Now, some of the enemies here you might be able to fight later, you know, but in other areas, but still, it's better to fight them now. Like this enemy here, Guardian. You can't steal anything, it doesn't drop anything, and you can't morph it into anything, so basically, just take it out. Yeah, so I got 60 AP for that battle. That means Cloud's materia got 180. Oh, we've known him here. Hard Attacker. It can drop a Molotov 14% of the time, and that's it. I do want to show this off though. Watch this, Comet 2 plus MP Turbo. Yeah, look at that damage. Over 9,999. And she's not even nowhere near max magic. She's only at 176 of 255. She still needs 80 magic. Oh. Steam is so good. Alright, and for those of you who know Final Fantasy VII, know how hard the next boss is. We want to put circlets on. This will help out a lot. Magic defense doesn't work in this game, but spirit does. So spirit will act as your magic defense in this. The more spirit you have, the less damage you'll take from magic. In the PS4 version and the Steam version, magic defense does work. So having the wizard bracelets will help a lot in this fight. But yeah, we're going to be taking on carry armor, which is not a fun boss to fight. One thing you could do is on your weapon you could do elemental and attack with elemental and lightning. So your attacks do lightning damage, and that'll help out a lot, but I don't think it's necessary to do that. I'll probably just end up doing Comet, honestly. Okay. Make sure we're fully healed. Probably one of the hardest bosses in the game, honestly. But I think I'm high enough level to be able to beat him pretty easily. But if you're lower level, oh shit. Like, it's rough. Oops, I did not mean to do that. Probably Sadness is better. But this is going to be a good boss to farm my limit breaks, so I guess I'll do it. I guess I'll do Hyper. I might regret that though. And there are some missable stuff coming up, so be prepared for that as well. So throw at this point changed the coin, so now you can like throw money at the enemy. It's totally not worth it, but oh crap, we have a new enemy here. Shoot, and I already attacked. Ah, I killed him too, shit. Let me do that again then. I wanted to send some. I'll just do that battle again and I'll send some this time. Okay. I thought it was going to be the same enemy, but it wasn't the same enemy. Underwater MP. That's a weird name. Oh, this enemy you can steal a Shinra Alpha from. I'm gonna get that one of those. So make sure to steal from this enemy. And don't kill him until you steal. I don't have the sneak gloves equipped anymore because I... It shouldn't take that much longer to steal the damn thing because... we're level 60. I'll just do this battle again, and I'll equip the sneak glove this time. Alright, the next armor you can get is the Shinra Alpha from these enemies here, the underwater MP enemies. It'll take a while to get it, of course. There we go, got it. I'm gonna get two of them. obviously. That's how you get the Shinra Alpha. There we go, take them both down. After getting 2 Shinra Alphas. Yeah, 6 materia slots. Normal growth. Alright, let's go this way. Alright, we have 2 new enemies here. We have Senior Grunt, as well as Gun Carrier. Took a while to encounter these enemies, they're pretty rare. $1,500 weak against lightning, okay. Alright, it took a long time to find this enemy, but I had to go back as well to find this enemy. I didn't know it was an enemy you could encounter. But yeah, you have to go back towards the beginning. Death Machine. You can still W machine gun from it, but it's not really worth it because you already have one of those. Yeah, there's the Death Machine. I'll show you that I went back to fight it. See, I'm way back here now at the beginning. Alright, I managed to get Sid's level 3 limit breaks, so we pretty much have every character's limit breaks. Except for their level 4s. We're working on that still, but yeah, we can continue on and go fight the carry armor. We fought all the enemies in this area. We do have some missable items coming up ahead though, so be prepared for that. Let's get a circlet on everybody to boost our defense against carry armor. I have his really strong weapon, but man, I lose 2 materia slots, which I don't like. We're about to give him a scimitar, which hold on. Yeah, we're about to give him a scimitar, which has a triple growth, just like Cloud's weapon. I think it might only have 2 slots though, or I'm not sure. Might have 3 like Cloud's, but yeah, we made it, but we have trouble coming up ahead. The hardest boss in Final Fantasy VII, arguably. I don't think anybody would argue with it either. Obviously, the super bosses are harder. Emerald and Ruby weapon, but I mean, there's ways to beat them pretty easily. But now you get time to equip your stuff. I do recommend Sadness on all your characters, but we're going to risk it and go with Fury. Because I feel like living life on the edge. We'll see what happens here. And carry armor drops a new weapon too. And it's super boss time against carry armor. Well, not really a super boss, but pretty hard. Alright. I don't remember if you kill the arms or not. Been a while since I fought this damn thing. Oh, I gotta sense it. I don't think you can steal anything from him. Yeah, 497 in damage just off a regular attack. And it attacks twice. Alright, we'll just go ahead and take out the arms then. Do a double W summon Giga Flare. And we can mime that as well. I could do W summon Knights of the Round and he'd be dead in one round, but no, I'm not doing that. It's too cheesy. We're not using Knights of the Round against regular bosses in the game, only super bosses. What the hell happened? Why didn't it go through twice? Alright, now he's gotta take the body down. Ultimate attack, do that to counter. Heal yourself to full. Alright. This is almost like her Blood Feast attack. That was pretty good damage though. And it got it too. But yeah, carry armor drops God's Hand. But obviously that boss could be a lot harder if it like picks up one of your characters. That's why it has the two hands. They could pick up two of your characters. If you're doing like a solo run, it's almost impossible. Well, not really. It can pick up the other characters, I guess. Besides the character that you are controlling. Alright, the next two weapons you can get is in this zone here. Before going up there where the soldiers are. Come over this way and you can get a battle trumpet for Kate Sif. There's also another weapon that we'll be getting as well. Do not go towards those soldiers. Well, I guess we do have to. But make sure not to go up the stairs here. Grab this. We get the scimitar, which is a triple slot weapon for Sid. A triple growth for Sid. Not as good as Cloud's Apocalypse, but pretty good. If you don't grab it and you go up those stairs, you'll miss it. Alright, the next materia we're going to be getting is the Still as Well. In order to get the Still as Well materia, it is missable. You need to get the Leviathan scales in this screen here where I'm at, but if you don't grab the Leviathan scales now, they're missable. Because if you go up that set of stairs over there and you go near the soldiers, it'll automatically trigger the exit of this place, and you cannot come back to this area, so you have to get the Leviathan scales before going up the stairs. So make sure to grab the Leviathan scales there before you go up the stairs. Very important that you do not go up them stairs until you get the scimitar, the battle trumpet, as well as the Leviathan scales. Make sure to get those three items. There's 3 chests in this area. Make sure to get all 3 of those chests before you move on. And then with the Leviathan scales, we'll be able to get the Still as Well materia from the Dachau mountain, whatever it is. Alright, now that I covered all that, let's continue. But just make sure to get those 3 chests around here. It's very important that you do. If not, you'll miss out on 100% completion. Okay, these are the submarine crew. You can still 8-inch cannon from the 8-inch cannon from these enemies. It is missable, but you should already have. I mean, it's not. You can get them later, is what I'm saying. I think this is a battle against a captain, maybe. Nope, these are still submarine crew. Okay, mastered long range materia. Yep, see now we missed those Leviathan scales if I didn't get it. Of course I got it, but if I didn't get it, it would have been missable. Alright, now we're going to fight some captains. Oh, they're all submarine crew. Never mind. Okay, restore materia mastered. Okay, let's equip something else here. Okay. Yeah, see, it won't let you go back to get the Leviathan scales. Alright, but I'm in the video here. This has been a long episode, so I'll just go ahead and end now. Thanks for watching. Later.